Hey guys, this is DK Smiles and welcome back to another episode of Skyforge. Today we're doing another class overview where we check out some of the basic abilities of the classes here in the training room, as well as some of my first impressions of how the class plays and maybe some thoughts on like how you could play it yourself and its different play style and how I feel about it. But before we jump into it, I just want to give a shout out to my man Carlos. He was the one who designed our new cartoon faces for me and Mashmomo here on the sword&sniper channel, and I absolutely love them. I think they're awesome, and so I'm gonna leave a link in the description below for his Facebook page with some of his other art. He is an incredible artist. Go check him out. And yeah, I just want to give a big thank you for him, and the cartoon faces look absolutely incredible, so thank you so much. So now let's jump right into the video. So today I decided I'm gonna check out this class right here. I think it's called the Warlock. So I don't know anything about the Warlock. Like, when I first started trying to decide to play Skyforge, I knew about all these other different classes and kind of like their different playstyles and stuff, but the Warlock was the one class I've never watched any videos about. I don't know how he plays, and so this is gonna be all brand new to me on how the class is. But I can tell you the Necromancer outfit looks awesome with this class, especially with that sweet, like, it looks like a staff but like backwards. Alright, so let's see. So his first main basic ability is called Corruption, which places a curse that deals damage to the enemy every second. The Corruption's effect can be tripled by stacking it on the target. Okay, so it's just a damage over time ability that can be stacked up to 3 times. Wow, yeah, and it does some good basic damage, and so that's good. So if you got multiple targets going all at once, you can hit him 3 times, hit him 3 times, hit him 3 times, and then just let the damage take over. Just like that. I wonder if I can stack it. Nope. Just keep attacking. That's actually really fun, and you can cast while moving around. So that's a bonus right there. I know a lot of people, when they first started getting into this game, they really wanted these classes to be able to move while casting at the same time. Okay, so I was not paying attention. So we have Killer Crows, deals instant damage to the target. The damage increases depending on the number of corruption effects. So you stack this up to 3 times. Hit Q, apparently. I don't know what just happened. And then hit number 1. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, okay, I got this. Okay. So, it looks like it changes almost like a stance. So let's hit him 3 times again. Okay, and then hit number 1, which switches my stance over, and then I can hit him. Boom. Okay, and it just changes my basic ability attack. Okay, that makes sense. So you can switch. It's like almost like a stance where it changes how your character plays. And so you can, what you do is you stack up the charges, switch over, and then it just becomes like a basic single target attack. It doesn't stack up, but it does cause more damage towards the enemy. So that's actually really cool. That's like, so if you wanted, you could set up a bunch of corruptions for a bunch of different enemies, but like if you had one single target like a boss, you'd probably want to switch over and keep switching back and forth between those 2 stances in order to cause more damage to that target. But then always make sure you switch back to corruption, so that way you can always add those dots on him. Always have those dots continually on him. So next up we have Explosion of Darkness, and I can already tell from the way this character is playing, a lot of it is going to be, I wouldn't say it's a combo, but it's a setup combo, which I just used the word combo. It's a setup off of the corruption. So it's kind of similar to like how the Alchemist does it as well. So let's see. Explosion of Darkness removes corruption from the target and deals damage proportional to stacks removed. So use Explosion of Darkness. So let's see. Let's stack that up and then switch my stance over, and then it's my right mouse bumper. Whoa. So that's a massive single target attack. Alright, next up we've got Dark Ritual. Performs a Dark Ritual for 5 seconds, restoring 90 magic each round. So hit Q. Oh, you can't move. You can't move while you're doing it. You have to stay in place. So now I've got to wait because I accidentally moved. I will say, like, I'm actually enjoying this class so far, and I've only tried out some of its basic abilities, but I can see, like, how this class can be played out. Switch over, send some single targets, and right before the dot goes away, that's when you hit him with, oh man. Well, he died. I didn't really get to try out the one thing, but it's okay. Alright, Epidemic. So it spreads corruption from target to target. So it looks like it's just a single attack, and then Oh, okay, makes sense. So what you do is you hit one single target, and then you hit epidemic, and it just spreads that single corruption that you hit on that target. And then I bet if you switched over, then you can. I don't know if it didn't really work. Boom, man, that right click does some massive damage. But you got to be careful on which ability that you've got currently running. Deals occasional damage to the enemy and targets within a 6-yard radius. So hit number 2. Okay, so it looks like it causes an area of effect ability. Let's gain some mana back. Now, from what I can tell, it doesn't look like the character's mana regenerates by itself. I mean, it could. Kill him, and then these will cause some... Switch. Boom. Okay, so it does look like his mana regenerates, but for some reason in the training ground it's like asking me to... Oh, are they gonna attack me? Nope. It looks like they're asking me to regenerate my mana because I was out or something. Or just to have me have that experience of doing it. Aging. Progressive slowing of the selected opponent. So it looks like all of your abilities, in order to have their power fully accessed, they have to have corruption placed upon them. And then I have to switch over, and then I have to hit number 2. Progressive slowing of selected opponent. That did not look like progressive slowing. Aging. So hit that 1 and 2. Okay, so I think they have their training grounds mixed up, because on the top right in my training video it says, or in my training quest log, it says use extermination, and so I don't think they have this right. So hit that, and then cause, it's like a massive, I want to say it's like overpowered, kind of one of those massive things. But finish that guy off. Okay, so I do notice that my mana regeneration will slowly build up. Like, it takes a long time for the build up, so you have to pay attention. But I will say right now that the Warlock class, it would definitely be a class that you have to pay. Oh yeah, so this one is aging. So they had the names wrong. Hit him up, and it just slows him down. It looks like it progressively slows him down. Yeah, so he is. Wow. It almost puts him to a complete stop. So I will say that this class relies heavily upon his the switching between the different abilities, and so I can see where, like, if you're in the middle of a fight and if you don't know how to play the Warlock class very well, you're gonna be in some trouble. But see, then at the same time, if like you're... Oh wow, that was kind of cool. Switch over, hit number 2, and then... Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted to switch over and I wanted to hit that one. I can definitely see that, like, if you're in the middle of a fight and if you don't know how to play this class well, you're gonna screw your team over. I can tell you right now. So I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I know I need mana, try to regain my mana pool. The thing is I can still get attacked while I'm charging that mana up. Okay, and then I'm gonna need my single target damage, which is this one, and then my number 2. Which causes a ton of damage. Sack it up, hit number Q again, number Q, hit 2, hit Q again, and then hit him with another single target damage. But I had to really pay attention to my hotbar while I was doing that, because if, like, you could really, like I said, if you don't know how to play this character, you could really mess up the way your team works, because if you gotta send out some basic crowd control abilities and you're not sure what's going on, or if you're trying to cause some damage to be placed upon the boss, because I will say this class seems like it's a crowd control mixed with a DPS, which is interesting. Oh man. Okay, so I think I finally figured out what's happening. So when I activate number 1, my mana doesn't regenerate. Either it slowly takes it down. Hold on. So hit number 1. Whatever. I don't know. So let's stack him up. Switch over to Q. it looks like it slows down my mana regeneration. Hit number Q, number 2. I can definitely tell already with this this ability right here, with this class, that you can cause a lot of damage. Like I've already knocked off 4 of his bars. I don't really need to do spread of corruption or epidemic. So let's see, hit number 1, hit him with the number 2, and then let's heal up for a second because it takes him a while to even hit me anyway, so. Oh, number 2. Cause some AoE on him, stack it up, and then let's blow this popsicle stand. Boom, 1,000 damage, man. That's what I'm talking about. I actually really enjoyed playing the Warlock class. I've been just struggling with myself, deciding on which class I want to play. I have been working towards the Necromancer class, and I do not like the Warlock's class outfit at all. I do want to tell you guys as well, I said some things that were not correct in this game. So when you're going through the class training, you'll unlock their basic costume, but you will not unlock their headwear. I guess either it's some kind of a glitch where we're supposed to unlock their headwear, but there is one class that was giving us its unlock, and that was the Archer, and it wasn't supposed to, or the other classes were supposed to give us their headpieces. So I'll just finish off this video by showing you guys the Warlock's basic class costume.